Welcome everybody to the final session of the Resources and Transformation in Pre-Modern Societies conference from the University of Bochum and the Deutsche Bergbau-Museum and also the Leibniz Gemeinschaft. And yes, as I said, we have quite a tough timescale today. I hope you can see that. So we will have a very, very brief introduction now, and then we have 25 minutes for each of the keynotes, where first we will have Isa Romanovska from now Aarhus University. And yeah, she has a background also in computational science a bit, and social sciences and archaeology, and her work focuses on demography and ABM, and currently on the Roman Empire. With your fellowship. And then we will have our second keynote from Angelos, I hope I pronounce your name correctly, Shliautakis. I guess that's wrong. You can say your name later yourself, that's better.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, and yeah, he also has a background in computer science, so he's a software engineer, as I am now, because yeah, I moved from the science, from the academia to becoming a software engineer now. And he also uses ABMs, and his focus is on using real GIST data together with agent-based models. And yeah, that's also very, very interesting. I'm very looking forward to these two keynotes. Then we also have three shorter but not less interesting sessions. One by Dries Daems and Stef Bogars from University of Leuven. Simulating resource exploitation strategies in Iron Age, and then one by Martin Neumann, a replication of a resource-based model of the emergence of the state from University of Mainz, although you are now in Osnabrück, and Gerrit Günther and Daniel Knitter and Thomas Klemen from University of Kiel and Hamburg University of Applied Sciences on the role of agropastoralism in ancient Pergamon. And then we will also have some coffee breaks, so one in between at 9:55 and one at the end. The final coffee break we will also use for the questions and answers, so you can take your phone and your headset or your computer with you, I guess, so that we can make it in this time. And then we will also have a final plenary discussion. And I also see that Thomas is now also here. Do you want to say a word on the final discussion, Thomas, perhaps? He's not. Can you hear us, Thomas? You're just muted. Hi.
Yes, I can hear you. Hi.
Yes. Do you want to say a final word on the final plenary discussion? What will await us there?
Good morning, everybody. I'm very pleased to be here and then to see that everybody still join our conference, which is now over certain occasions we had met ourselves. So I'm very happy to see you are still continuing the discussion with us. So we will have a final plenary discussion, and this discussion, gratefully, Professor Pearce from Nottingham University will chair. So he was attending all the sessions and he was very active. So we thought it is very appropriate to ask him, and we're very happy that Mark did agree to do it. So then we will have a short plenary discussion, which will hopefully focus on all the aspects that we had in these days of discussion, which were vivid by all means. Now we saw a very vivid discussion still till now. So hopefully this will be continued in the final plenary discussion. So Frederik, I hand it over to you again. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I would say, yeah, that's perhaps, I don't know if you, Michael and Frank Hillebrandt, if you want to say a few words on yourself and the project, and then I guess we can start.
Yeah, I try to be very brief because we don't have much time. But yeah, hello from my side. I'm Michael Roos. I'm the Dean of the Department of Management and Economics. I'm a professor of macroeconomics. So I deal with complex systems and economic transformation. So in particular, one of my research fields is the energy transition related to the need of decarbonizing the economy, of course, the modern economy. And I'm involved in the collaboration with the Bergbau Museum, Deutsche Bergbau Museum now since, I think, 2013. And when we started this collaboration, I was a bit skeptical because when Thomas Stöllner approached me, I was thinking, well, what are the connections? What can I contribute as an economist who always focused on modern societies, modern economies, to a research project with archaeologists? But in the meantime, I learned that there really is a lot of overlap, right? And that we really can have a very fruitful exchange, and that is a very interesting endeavor. So I'm very happy that I'm also one of the principal investigators in our postdoctoral school resources in societies. And I was especially happy when I learned that there really is an ABM community in archaeology, because this is what we do too. And when you come from a complexity background, it does not really matter so much whether you study ancient or past societies or modern societies. The principles, the ideas, the approaches to do that are very similar. So I really learned that this is a very, very interesting thing to do. Yeah, and of course, if we also combine it with resources and topics of energy and of course transformations, how past societies transformed, maybe there is something to learn also for current times. So I'm really looking forward to the talks, and of course also to our discussions. And I'm very happy to be with you, and would really like to warmly welcome you to this final day of our conference.
Hello from me. I'm Frank Hillebrandt from Open University of Hagen in Germany, and I'm a sociologist and worked on social simulation 20 years ago. It's a long time ago, but I did a lot of exchange theory, and I'm looking forward to discuss such aspects of simulating exchange of resources. And I did it in Hamburg in 2000. We called it socionics. It was modeling through social theory. And I think some experiences are still relevant to our discussions. And the exchange theory is one of the most important reasons I'm here. Thank you for inviting me, and I'm honored. Looking forward to the discussion.